Hi there, Zinesters. Happy Pride. I hope you're having a wonderful June. And today, as usual, I'm going to be opening the zine mail that was sent to my P.O. Box. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I am so glad that you clicked on this video. My name is Dayna, and I am a zinester, which is a fancy way of saying I'm someone who makes zines. Zines are DIY publications that have their roots in fandom, activism, and punk scenes, and you can make a zine about anything. They're DIY publications typically made on a copy machine, and they can feature art, words, collage. The sky is the limit. And on my channel, one of the things we do is I open the zines that have been shared with me here on camera, sort of like a first impression review of what zinesters from all over the world are making. All right, this is such a jam-packed episode. I feel like I say that a lot lately, which just thank you. That means there's so many of you tuning in and sending me your zines, and I'm honored. Like, I truly feel so privileged to get to see what incredible zines y'all are making, so thank you. Okay, first things first, before I open some mail, I wanted to share some zines that I got at Zine Club this past month. Zine Club is a monthly gathering that I host at Goofball Skateboards, home of the Neither Nor Zine Library here in Kansas City, Missouri. And it's a really fun, casual gathering of zinesters. We meet once a month, and we always have a theme. Usually the theme allows us to bring zines from our collection to show and tell. But this month we did a zine swap, and I picked up all these fantastic, incredible zines. First of all, my new friend Gia, she created this like beautiful card for me. Like, look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? Even has this little bauble inside. Gia brought some of her zines to share, and they are just gorgeous. Her eye for collage is just like impeccable. She has such an impeccable use of color and texture. I really love this one because it has a little zine charm on it made out of a paper clip. My friend Chloe brought their zines, Jam Jar and Legacy. Both of them feature poetry and also some wonderful like collage and illustration. I picked up this Over the Garden Wall, fun comic, and a Halloween art zine. My friend Heather brought a bunch of her zines, and I thought I had all of Heather's zines, but it turns out I did not have Notes from the Void, so I had to pick this one up. And then last but not least, my friend Billy brought 4 books that changed me. She runs an awesome Substack that is all about capturing like DIY and punk scenes here in the Midwest that you should check out. I will link it down in the description box. But yeah, my zine friends make the most incredible zines. So getting to swap and share and trade zines with each other was a lot of fun. All right, first up is this beautiful moth and butterfly envelope from Jess. So Jess is a pen pal of mine, and she sent me a smattering of stuff, some cool stationery, these record ephemera, of course, a letter, and then she sent me a zine, which is awesome, because when we first started trading letters, we weren't like trading zines. We met via like an Instagram find a pen pal post, and so yeah, I'm so excited to see that she has a zine now. This is awesome. It's like a perzine kind of catch up zine. It gives you like a heads up of what's been going on in her life. I love this. Oh, I cannot wait to read this. And I love the typeface here too. It's so playful. Yay! I'm so excited to read your zine, read your letter, and write you back. Thanks, Jess. I have not one, but 2 envelopes from Charlie. Ooh, I love this snail stamp. Snails are one of my favorite creatures. I also love this easy open packaging. I'm going to open both of them and then talk about all the zines all at once. Oh my goodness, I am already just so excited by what I see just from the cover of these zines. We have a black and white quarter page perzine, which if you've been watching for a while, you know this is like, oh, there's a mini zine in here. Anyways, this is like my favorite type of zine. We also have a horror fanzine with feeling, which I glanced at the letters, and it's a perzine horror fanzine hybrid. These are my sort of zines. This is like my favorite sort of zines. They're also beautiful looking. Like, look at this, Moments of Transmasc Gender Euphoria. It has these beautiful curved edges and some really beautiful collage. Ooh. Oh, I am loving this. I cannot wait to dive into all of these. I only got to glance at Charlie's letters. I'll read them off screen, but I love this cowboy frog. It's so sparkly. So yeah, a quick rundown. We have Manipulation 101 by Sparrow, which looks like it is a silly zine about their cat, or someone's cat named Sparrow, being a little bit of a manipulative little guy. Laura Ingalls Betrayed Me and I'll Never Forgive Her, which looks like, I don't know if I want to call it a fanzine, because it does not seem like Charlie had a great experience with Laura Ingalls Wilder's work, but an anti-fanzine, maybe, perhaps? The previously mentioned Moments of Transmasc Gender Euphoria. So colorful, so joyful. There's my perfectionism. Again, I love the vibrant colors. This series is really making me appreciate full color zines. And it's all because of y'all's like beautiful collage and illustration work. Oh, cool. There's a little bio about Charlie. Critter. Which, oh my goodness, there are foldouts. Oh my goodness, yes, my favorite tapes from my collection. As someone who collects physical media, I love this spread already. I cannot wait to dive into this. This is perzine catnip for me. And then finally, yes, the horror fanzine perzine hybrid. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, Charlie, I can tell that your zines are going to be very favorited by me. Oh, I'm going off the cuff, y'all. I don't have a script for any of this, which is why I sometimes say things like, I can already tell your zines are going to be favorited by me. That's not grammatically correct. Charlie, I can already tell I'm going to love your zines. If you want to also check out Charlie's zines, here is some info. And this info will also be down in the description box as usual. Thank you so much, Charlie. Our next zines are in the most beautiful envelope. Tiana, who has sent me zines in the past, and they were equally as gorgeous as this envelope, has sent us a mail in this watercolor orca envelope that it appears she has stamped and painted herself. So let's dig in. I cannot wait to see what's inside. Tiana shared this absolute smorgasbord of minis with us, and I love that so many of them are activist zines. They're zines that speak to the times that we're in right now and speak to methods and forms of resistance. These two have reminders for artists and for folks that are protesting. I love this. No one is free unless we are all free. I love this little mini that shares the art that they turn to in these trying times. And even though there is so much beautiful resistance here, absolutely beautiful, there's also a little bit of cute silliness. There's Acorn, which I think that this might be a duplicate. I feel like I opened this zine in the last video. And if it is that zine, it is. This is a real cutie. This is a real cute zine. But also weird, cool, ugly, and cute axolotls, which, yeah, they are strange little guys. This looks like it's like an axolotl infozine, which is so much fun. I am always so just impressed by your zines, Tiana. Thank you so much for sharing another envelope of them with me, especially an envelope as beautiful as this one. I am going to keep this envelope forever. It is gorgeous. And I cannot wait to dive into all of these and be inspired. The next envelope is sealed with some very fun stickers. So let's see what zines hide behind these mushrooms and tropical friends. Looks like these zines are by Crystal Cologne, who creates a journey of self-discovery and unlocked creativity. Ooh, wow. Oh. There are lots of beaded charms, which, as a witchy zinester, I love an amulet. Ooh. Oh. I'm a Butterfingers, but this little mini is about deer intuition. What lovely collages. I love the mix of quotes as well as stickers and ephemera to sort of create a intuitive, like visual meditation almost. This permission to be a messy, creative human is wonderful. I love the idea, you know, of being a messy, creative human. Like, that's what zines are all about. All right, and last but not least, this very beautifully wrapped pocket. We have like a little quote by Thoreau, some stickers. Here we go. I don't want to rip it because the folds are really cool. When I unwrap gifts, whether it's Christmas or my birthday, I try to keep the paper intact. It seems like such a waste of good paper to just rip it to shreds. All right, this one is called Letters on My Lips. Oh, cool. It is like a mix of a little bits of collage, but mostly illustration that's handwritten, literally letters on their lips. How cool. These zines give me like hippie vibes in the best way. They are eclectic and really pretty. And I love the stickers and amulets you included too. Thank you so much, Crystal. I am excited to dive in and see what journey of self-discovery and unlocked creativity your zines take me on. All right, we've got a dinosaur up next. Ooh, a dinosaur and some kids looking at goldfish. They can live in harmony. Looks like, yeah, easy to open. Cool, awesome. Awesome, so this zinester, wow, their name is Fish Pit, and they've been putting out the zine Wise Blood since 1984. That is literally before I was born. That is nuts. And they also are working on this Rockabilly zine, so let's start there. Awesome. I feel like nowadays you don't see as many like good old-fashioned black and white half-size music fanzines, so getting to see one in the wild is really exciting. And also, I'm not, other than like, you know, the rockabilly music everyone knows, which I was gonna say like horror pops, but are they even rockabilly? Aren't they like psychobilly? Anyways, I digress. I don't know much about rockabilly, as you can tell just now. So I am excited to give this a read and learn about some new to me music. And then let's check out Wise Blood. Wise Blood 67. If only we could all be so prolific. I am so impressed. I love this cat drawing. So silly. Awesome. It looks like this actually might be, it's either a perzine or possibly fiction. How cool. I am so impressed that you've been making zines like literally longer than I've been alive. That is astounding and just a complete accomplishment that like deserves its own like round of applause. And I cannot wait to check out Wise Blood, see what it's all about, and to learn about a bunch of rockabilly music and then listen to it. Thank you so much, Fishbit. Speaking of people who make music-infused zines, Rudy is up next. They have previously shared a fantastic zine, a perzine, about when they worked at a recording studio that was haunted, and I loved reading it. So I am so excited to see what's inside. Awesome. I'll read this letter off screen, but they sent along a very beautiful moth sticker. Thank you, Rudy. As well as the astounding story of summer fun. Awesome. Oh, I love this collage already. I love the use of envelope security patterns. Such a good look, such a good aesthetic. It looks like this is all about Rudy's times being an extra and, you know, a background actor in TV shows, which is just fascinating. Just like the, you know, zine about the haunted recording studio, Rudy's life in LA, like, it kind of seems like something out of a TV show because, you know, he gets to be an extra, he gets to work at recording studios, like things like I could never even dream of doing in my life. So I am so excited to live vicariously through you, Rudy, and I'm also in love with the collage and the aesthetic of this zine. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. All right, I am pretty sure I know who this zine is from as well. Am I right? I am. We have some more issues of sketchy movies to check out. Also, apparently a mini zine about some random stuff and a whole bunch of stickers. Oh, wow. They kept spilling out. There's pirates, there's dinosaurs. There's a big dinosaur through line, I think, on today's episode, isn't there? Oh, these are especially fun. Note I will read off of camera. Let's dig into these sketchy movies, though. Y'all know I read the notes off camera. I don't need to say that every time. There's issue 3, 4, and 5. In every issue of sketchy movies, there is some art by Ronnie, as well as a movie review and a snack review, which I haven't done it yet, but I kind of want to pair one of the movies and one of the snacks that Ronnie has written about, like for a movie night, like watch one of the movies while I'm eating the candy or snack they're reviewing. They also sent this random mini zine, which it looks like it's about trains and control panels and swans. Fun. That's so fun. And then last but not least, some comics from their childhood. They pack so much into such little packages, all these little mini zines, but they have like full essays printed in them, which is just remarkable. Now I just need to read these zines and decide what movie and what snack I'm going to be enjoying. So thank you, Ronnie. As usual, cannot wait to dive into these, and thank you for all these dinosaur stickers too. They're awesome. This video is made possible thanks to support from viewers just like you. Thank you so much to all my Snail Mail Society members. Not only are they helping support the channel, but they get fun perks delivered to their mailbox every month, like a newsletter and stickers, membership cards. You can learn all about it at catmothcrow.com/snail. All right, let's get back to those zine reviews. Got another really pretty envelope. This one is covered in zine themed stickers, which I love. Let's see how to open it without destroying it. I think I need the scissors, so there we go. Wow, that's a jam-packed envelope. Y'all are so generous. Thank you so much for all the zines y'all send me. Oh, okay. So they've got labeled "Start Here." All right. Cute little stickers. Ooh. That's so cool. So it said on the front that these square stickers are actually pages from one of the zines that they've sent. Oh, okay, super. So this is very smart. If you're going to send me a zine or a letter or anything you don't want reviewed on camera, like, please tell me on the envelope like they did here. So very smart. Thank you. I will open this off camera. Looks like we've got some little guys from the claw machine. Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay, the claw machines by me don't have anything nearly this cute. They just have, like, you know, Minecraft cubes and stuff. So I'm just jealous now that you apparently have really adorable kawaii claw machines where you live. They also sent Dream Zine 1. I'm really interested in checking out this Anonymous Thought zine. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's on like a thicker paper that has this really interesting texture. It's like a little bit glossy. Ooh. Oh, this is the one where the stickers come from. It's beautiful. I love just how simple the collage paired with the photography is. And it looks like it was a zine originally typed with a typewriter, and the pictures are from Nat Geo's. Awesome. Which, that's a great tip. If you are making a zine, old National Geographic magazines are like one of the best places to get photos from to use, because they have all sorts of, you know, topics and subject matter, and the colors are always bright and vibrant. All right, we also have There Is No Lost, There Is Only Home. And I don't think I actually said these zines are from When You're Not 17. Oh, super. So this is like a poetry zine. It looks like they wrote poems every day in April. Yeah, poems written in April. Well, awesome. These are so, I love the variety of zines that you've sent. There's everything from the more kind of speculative and introspective and poetic to just kind of cute and fun. These all look fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing them with me. Next up, this is not in an envelope at all, as you can tell, but I wanted to give this shout out to a zine that I got in the wild. I went and saw the bands Tanqueray and the Effigies play live a couple weeks ago. And during the Effigy set, someone was walking around handing out this free fanzine. It features an interview with them, as well as interviews with artists, and it looks just like a lot of fun. The kind of feel of it reminds me of like playbills. That might be because my day job is at a theater, so I'm working with publications that look like this a lot. But the content like is punk rock through and through. It's always cool to just get like a free fanzine when you're at a show. If you have been looking for an excuse to make a music fanzine, this is your sign that it's time to make one and print off like 10 copies and go to a show and hand it out for free. That's your challenge for the episode. Do it. Yeah. Just kidding. If you don't want to do it, like, don't feel pressured, obviously. But, you know, if you do, let me know about it in the comments and send me a copy and I can share it with everyone here on the channel. Yeah. All right, next up, let's see what Angela sent us. All right, they sent a note. It has their address inside, so I won't show that on camera. But they also sent these very, very cute illustrated zines. The zine is too small. It looks like it has this fold-out poster that continues the zine. Oh, I see. That's really cool. So instead of it being like a fold-out poster, when you fold it, you can flip it, and the story continues on this side. I love it says, please flip it back to prevent spoilers, which heard will do. I love this. It's so fun and innovative. It's a great way to use this format. These all look so fun. Thank you, Angela. These zines are from Shawnee, aka the Empathetic Chicken. And I love these. I thought they were drawings at first, but they're actually stickers. These chicken stickers. Let's see what is inside. I think the chicken stickers are their art, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have a feeling the zines will kind of inform us if I'm correct or not. Heck yeah. What the heck is an oracle deck? And art for survival, as well as more stickers, including more chickens. So I think I was right. Awesome. Let's start with art for survival. Similar to the zines that Tiana sent, I feel like this zine is probably going to be speaking to the moment, so to speak. It's sort of like, almost like a business card for their art. It shares a bit about their art, kind of like their artist statement, or like why they make art and why they take the path that they take, some info about them, and then alternatives to disempowering thoughts. So it shares thoughts like things will never work out for me, or I'm powerless, and counters them with affirmations, which is so cool. Oh, that's fantastic. And then what the heck is an oracle deck? This is going straight in my witchy zine collection already. Oh, I love the mix of different page colors, the font, which is like scratchy and punk looking. It almost looks, dare I say it, like, chicken scratch in a good way. And it covers like everything, how to pull the cards, shuffle the cards, what oracle decks can do. Oh wow, there's sample cards you can make. That's so cool. Oh, this is amazing. This is definitely going straight into my witchy zine collection. Thank you so much, Empathetic Chicken. I love your chicken art too. They are so expressive in the best way. Oh, it's a severance zine. Oh, awesome. So they created this almost like a business card that shares a video of them reading the zines, the information archive link for their zines, all that jazz. So definitely check out this information down in the description box if you want to see these zines. Now let's dive in, because I am a Severance stan. So Severance zines are just, I am here for it. Oh wow, so it's like a fanzine-perzine hybrid again, where it shares, the kind of aesthetic as well as images from the TV show, but combined with actual experiences that Yana has had at work. Oh wow, and then it even talks about like how if you're being, oppressed or harassed at work, so like serious business, like what you can do to fight back. That's really cool. That is like so much more than just like the simple fanzine I thought it was going to be. Termination letter. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of going down that same exact route, where it shares a personal story of what they went through at their job. Wow, like I was saying, I thought these would just be like simple Severance fanzines, which I would have been delighted by, but it looks like it's like even deeper and more personal than that. Thank you, Yana. Thank you for sending me them. Also, I just want to note that they are like beautifully stitch bound, which is such a lovely touch. Thank you. All right. I think I've said all right like 17 times in this video. I feel like Matthew McConaughey in like one of the very first episodes. No, it wasn't even the series. In an old roll for Zine, I said all right so many times that I like started dropping Matthew McConaughey gifs in the video as a joke. So maybe I should do that here. Between that and saying, I'm so excited to read your zines, thank you so much. But I am, and I don't want to like not thank everyone, because I'm like really truly just so like flattered and privileged and just excited to read everyone's zines and flattered that y'all give me the privilege of sharing them on camera. But anyways, I'm rambling. Kurt, oh, these are okay, and we're back. So my phone died. I used my phone to film these. Yeah, so I had to let it go charge for a while. It was raining when it died, so I sat on the front porch and read some of the book I'm reading, The Return by Rachel Harrison. It's really good. This is the second Rachel Harrison book I've read, and I'll definitely be reading more by her because they're a lot of fun. They're like creepy but not scary, if that makes sense. Anyways, though, back to the zines. We left off, I had just opened these zines from Kurt, and now I'm going to share them with you. So, One Punk's Guide to Therapy is a regular feature in Razor Cake magazine, or rather, One Punk's Guide to insert topic here. And yeah, Kurt wrote the guide to therapy, and I feel like I think that I have read this already, because again, it was published in Razor Cake. I am almost positive. Yeah, it was published in last August and September's issue. And I remember really enjoying it. But I'm so glad to see it here in zine form with these awesome collaged illustrations. Like, I especially love this rabbit in an inflatable chair talking to this monkey. Who's the therapist? Who's the patient? I don't know. But one of the things I love best about the One Punk's Guide series is they share really relevant and interesting information about topics, but it's like in a way that is interesting to read. You know, it's from a punk perspective, and it doesn't feel like you're reading like a Wikipedia entry. It's more deep, it's more personal, and like I said, I'm really glad that Kurt decided to publish this as a zine. And I'm being interrupted by Ruby trying to scratch the office chair, so that means she has to be on camera. Say hi, Ruby. Anyways, Kurt also sent the newest issue of Room Tone, which is a grab bag of interesting topics. Everything from an interview he did with Howard Zinn back in 2001, to stories about Val Kilmer, to what I'm most excited about. Ruby, hold on. This time Ruby decided to jump on top of the printer and press a couple buttons. The forces of nature, everything from cats to cell phones, are all conspiring against me finishing this video. But anyways, I'm most excited about this potentially embarrassing journal entries, combing through old journals. I love getting a peek at people's most kind of honest and unfiltered thoughts. Like, it's probably the same reason I love perzines, but getting to take a peek into Kurt's old journal entries kind of scratches that same itch that Ruby. Oh, the whole end of this episode is just falling apart. We have like 2 more zines to film, and that's it. But Ruby has to be seen and heard. Girly cat, I gotta finish these zine reviews. Anyways, girl, stop. Anyways, I just am so excited to read all of these old journal entries from Kurt. Seeing those kind of sometimes funny, sometimes like cringy, but in a good way because they're so honest entries. Yeah, I'm excited to read them and to read the rest of the, you know, interesting and varied content that's in this zine. So thanks for sharing these with me, Kurt. I always enjoy getting new zine mail from you. And I really love your stationery too. Oh my gosh, Ruby! Jeez, girl. Maybe she just really wants to read the newest issue of Room Tone. Do you want to read Room Tone? Yeah? Somehow, this is actually the second envelope for this episode that is watercolored by hand. I love that there have been multiple watercolor envelopes because they're very beautiful and they've inspired me to maybe decorate using ink and splatters some envelopes of my own. But this is from Joe of Passenger Pigeon Comics. Let's see what's inside. I see more watercolor. So Joe wrote me a letter back that I will read off camera, but I do want to point out this Botsmaru in the corner. And then we've got Rambles in the Mormon Capital, which is like a travelogue perzine. Rambles in Appalachia, which I am guessing is a travelogue perzine about their rambles through Appalachia. Oh, it's like a set. This is really cool. So we have the road trip through Appalachia, which, similar to Rambles in the Mormon Capital, appears to be like a travel perzine. And then some minis. Below Kentucky, above the Cumberland Gap, and in the ghost towns of the New River Gorge, which, let's start there. Oh, super. So this has like the history of the region, some more wonderful photography. How cool. It's like a little info zine. And they also sent the Monster Support Group comic, which is amazing. I think I've talked before my love for monsters and monster movies, especially like the Universal monsters. So I love seeing, you know, old favorites like The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein's monster, and Dracula. And, you know, if this is anything like Joe's other comics, I know I'm going to love it. Awesome. This is like such a... I am mostly familiar... No, let's take it back. I'm only really familiar with Joe's comics, as well as the Passenger Pigeon Quarterly, which shares the work of other Zinesters. I didn't know that they're also writing these awesome travelogues, so I'm so excited. Again, broken record me, but I truly am so just excited to see more of the type of zines they're making. Also, side note, is this Sphinx Christopher Walken? I guess I'm gonna have to read the zine and find out, but like that Sphinx looks like Christopher Walken. So why is there a Sphinx of Christopher Walken in the Mormon capital? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. All right, and last but not least, the final zine for today's video is from the Panoptic Press. Let's see what's inside. All right, this is very like Rococo, very, from what I can tell, sort of girly. This paper, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's a very pale pink with gold printing on it. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I think we're gonna start with this very tiny zine. It is a little tiny accordion zine. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, wow. What a surprise and delight this is. It looks like it was created edition, a variable edition of 11 by Stephen Arnius for the Mini Mystery Art Machine. Wow. Oh, what a delightful little surprise. Oh, this makes me even more excited to find out what this is. Let's see what we've got here. So this cover, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it is definitely either hand screen printed or maybe block printed. It has like a texture to it. Oh, wow. So these are like art zines. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love the crow. As you know, you could probably guess from my name. Oh, and cats. Cats and crows are two of my favorites. But this shares, almost looks like maybe like a prose poem and some really just evocative illustrations. And I love this, it ends with this cutout. Oh, this is truly a work of art. They also sent Cosmographia. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, oh, wow. Oh, I love the collage. It's, again, a collage. This one seems more like it could be poetry. It's really ethereal. How beautiful. Wow. Steve, your work is so gorgeous. It is evocative and ethereal. I feel so honored to receive this zine from you and to get to experience your writing and your art. Thank you so much. If you need to figure out zines to add to your reading list, or if you're new to zines and don't know where to start, like, hi, check out these titles. Just look at the diversity of creativity on display here. It took us like a couple of interruptions to get to this point, but like, look at all of these incredible zines. I think I say it every video, and if I don't, I try to make, to remind myself to say it, but I really am just so grateful to get to open this zine mail and share it with y'all and to experience just like this plethora of creativity. Thanks everyone, thank you so much. Thanks for putting up with my rambling with Ruby's interruptions with my phone dying. And I, most of all, hope you check out these zines because they all look so cool. Y'all have a great day and a happy Pride. And yeah, take care. Bye, Zinesters.